It's hard for me to believe that it's my job now. Like, just being me can be my job. My name is Taylor Gordon, aka the Pocket Queen. I am a multi-instrumentalist and artist. Since I'm such a foodie and I have such a deep, passionate love for food, I thought, what better place than to put all of my goals and aspirations than my refrigerator. It's a little unorthodox, you don't see it often, but it's been very helpful to me. I have my creative goals, my business goals, my collaboration goals. Oh, see, like I even have take the film crew to rehearsal tonight. So, you know, I try to keep it as up to date as possible. The Pocket Queen. That name came from me always being passionate about drummers that kept the pocket and knew the importance of their role. Exactly what is pocket? Very straight, very like, this is a groove part, you know? If you were to take that into more of a wavy feeling, you know what I'm saying? It feels a little bit more looser, even though it's the same pattern, around the same tempo. But it's about making, like, feeling the waves of rhythm. I've always had a passion for drums. When I was little, my parents bought me my first drum set around 3. From there, I would just, like, play along to my dad's records. That turned into me playing at church. One day, the drummer didn't show up, so it was my big shot. I first learned how to read music in high school. As I looked around at my parents, like my mom's a nurse, my dad was a truck driver, my sisters were going to med school, I thought maybe it wasn't the most practical thing, but it was somewhere around high school where I was just like accepting the fact that this was what I love to do and that I could really make a living out of it. At that point, I decided that I wanted to produce hit records. Any artist on the radio, I wanted to be that producer with the #1 hit records and all of that. So I had not really decided how to do that. I went home for a little bit and I did some gigging with wedding bands, you know, odd jobs. It had become very comfortable for me, like, you know, doing that whole circuit, because I was making good money, I was making a living. I remember getting a phone call from my mom saying, "Are you just not gonna really go for it? Because I know what you want to do. I know that you have this dream of being a music producer." So I had to choose between comfort or taking a risk and really going for my goals. I was sitting at home trying to decide exactly how it was going to work. I just came to the realization that I just have to do it. Like, that's the only way that it's going to happen. I can't, like, sit here and just, like, wait till the perfect moment happens. I set a date for July 9th, 2013. I worked for my sister as a receptionist at her dentist's office. I saved up just enough money to move to LA. That was it. I was in LA. I'm gonna take a right here. Yeah, take a right. Yeah, this is Figueroa Street. But you'll see me on any given day. There's amazing places to eat. That's my favorite taco shop right there. It's a real hipster vibe. I myself am an old soul, so I can relate to it. I listen to a lot of old school music, so, you know, even the style and all the thrift stores and everything that I shop at, it draws to that style of mine that I'm trying to bring back or bring out. And it keeps the ideas fresh. It's great for creativity. This is a great neighborhood. Okay, so I do all my own stunts. A lot out of it. What am I doing? I went to record labels. I showed my music. I got emails. I was just very go-getter with it. And actually, that's how I landed my first publishing deal. A publishing deal is creating music or a song for a publishing company in which they own most of the rights to your publishing. Like, it was such a great experience starting out. It gave me the opportunity to work with so many people. Chris Brown, Kalani, Akon, Jeremiah. I find myself still being dissatisfied because I found that with this type of deal and what I had agreed to, it did not allow me a lot of creative room to have control over the finished products a lot of the time. It kind of turned into what a 9-to-5 job would be. I was kind of defeated for a while, and I just kind of stopped doing it. At that point, I had kind of backed away from production, and I was just kind of playing shows here and there. During that point, like during the end point of me like getting out of my slump, I get a phone call from one of my friends, and he is now the MD for this artist named Dea. He asked if I were interested in touring with her as her drummer. I'd always wanted to experience a tour to see if it was something that I wanted to do. Tour life is fun, it's fast. It was also, for me, kind of draining. I began to see that it was not something that I could do forever. It's a lot on the body. It looks very, very glamorous.
I'm voguing.
It is like a fun thing, but it's a lot of wear and tear. Here's the like frightening thing that happens to most musicians after they get off tour. There's nothing. Like there's no other tour, there's no other job. It's like, so you're kind of this kind of fish in water looking for the next hook, and you're just like, where do I go? What do I do? And that was me. So I remember feeling very frustrated about that and just deciding to go to my practice space. I just wanted to let out some steam and just play. On the way there, while I was in the Uber, I was listening to a song by Morris Day and the Time called 777-9311. It dawned on me that I had never really learned how to actually play that song. I propped my iPhone on a lamp and decided to film the result of what I had learned in my maybe 2 or 3 hours of practice. I'm in focus, I look good, I look slim, I look healthy, I look lit. Decided to put it online, go to sleep, and I wake up and Bootsy Collins has retweeted the video. It's like everywhere. I go and sign on to Instagram and people are reposting it. I didn't know that me just playing the drums from a side angle could attract and amaze this many people. The amount of views that originally that I woke up to was 16,000. Wow, what? Like, what happened? What's going on? Am I famous? Like, I was blown away. And from there, I became inspired to do more. So since my videos have taken off, I've started doing lessons. I decided to set them at a low cost level because at the end of the day, if I'm thinking about legacy, I do want to create a place for aspiring musicians to still have access to knowledge. All right, everybody, follow me. Each time that I do post a song, it's not a song that I've played before. It's me challenging myself every week to live up to my name. It gives me a chance to exercise myself and to build myself in front of people. And so it's kind of cool that I can post these old songs that like I just truly love and people love them too, and they remember moments in their life that inspired them in music, and they can see the pure joy it brings me.
Why you so late?
Oh,
we sitting here waiting on you.
Well, you know.
Here we go.
I would say that my goal and mission is to try and blur that line of an online community and a real life music industry community and make it more of a sense of family. I was given the opportunity to grow this aspect of myself and grow my brand, and also incorporate all of my other goals that I had. Become my own thing, produce my own music, become my own artist. I can become my own entity.